Okay, we are going to go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for listening to this brief overview of what CISV Central can offer the user. So, after you've registered and you gotten your verification email and you've chosen your chapter, and paid your chapter, um, you should be up and running on CISV Central, and this is what you'll see. Please ignore this black bar at the top here. That is just for me as a admin. So you will see the ISV Central. You'll see that you are in the USA hub here. And here's some of the things that you can do. First, you have your user. You can click on your user profile, and this is going to give you um, a overview of different things that are specific only to your profile. It's taking just a second. Pull that up. Okay. As it's coming up, I can sort of already tell you some of the things that's on there. Some of the items on there are stuff that you can put in, like a picture of you. So here's your user profile, and you can see here that you have the documents. So those are documents that you created. So most likely you won't have very many of those. You have connected youth accounts. So any youth that's connected to you, you have right here. You have your training history. So any training events that you've taken will be here. You have what payments you've made. And then if you click the edit button, you can edit your username and profile, items like that. Subscriptions button here. The subscriptions button is the notification button. So when you click on this tab, it's going to give you the option of getting notifications when people post things on CISV Central. And the most that or the yeah the default setting is set for to get notifications once a day. So if you want notifications more often than once a day, you can subscribe to something here that you created. Subscribe to items that you update, or you can automatically subscribe to items that you comment on. So if you've commented on something and you want to see if somebody else commented, so you can find out, and so you come here and you can look at how you want it sent. You can have it sent daily, as soon as possible, every 15 minutes, hourly, every 3 hours. And then you click save, and your notifications will be saved. I'll go back and I can show you some other ways to use CISV Central. CISV Central has the ability for people to download and upload documents. So you can see here, you click on the Documents button. These are documents that have been uploaded to the CISV USA hub. And you can also create documents within your specific and upload documents within your specific territory as well. But we're at the CISV USA right now, so it's all of the ones that anyone can see if you are logged into CISV USA. So you can download a handbook of procedures, and it'll download for you, and then you can right click, save it, and then you can save it on your computer. You can also, and then so then there's that. and all the documents that have been uploaded. There's also forms on here, and forms are completed in the actual CISV Central, and then automatically get emailed to the appropriate person. For example, the National Travel Reimbursement Form can be completed in CISV Central, and then once you hit submit, it goes to our National Treasurer. The posting charter applications, Part 1 and Part 2, once those are completed, they're sent to the National Office. The certificate of insurance, once submitted, it's actually sent to our insurance agent. So each form can be set up so that it goes directly to an email address once it's completed. And then also you can see any forms that you've completed also attached with your profile. And so this is what a form looks like. And you can fill it all in. You can also attach files and hit submit. And then that form goes directly to the other things you can do on CISV Central is you can have a discussion. Very similar to what Basecamp was, you go to the discussion forum here, and you can have discussions to all of CISV. This one is all of CISV USA, but you can have a discussion, for just your chapter or just your committee. Very similar again to what Basecamp was, the communication portion of CISV Central. And you can see here, people started talking here. There's some comments. There's this many likes. So that's the discussion part. You can also register for an upcoming event. Click on events, and you click on view all. It'll bring you to all the events that are taking place that are currently up on CISV Central, or for CISV USA. And now you can see what the event is here. You can register for it. So register for the regional workshop in Philadelphia. You click the join button here on the right. And it'll bring you to a registration page. The registration page will have a little bit more information about where it's located, the dates, and the timings and arrivals. And it'll also have a brief survey for registration. So you can see here, there's no cost to attend, event information, are you attending, how many questions here, and then once you are finished, then you are officially registered for the workshop. Now you can also do trainings on CISV Central. This is where you'll register for national leadership training. So if you click on trainings, you click on the little button here down below, view all, and it'll pop up all of the national leadership trainings that are taking place. And it'll be very similar to the events page that you just saw there, where it's going to pull up. And you're going to want to join one of them. And after you click join, it'll again bring you very similar to the events page. It'll give you a brief overview of where the location is, what time of arrival, and some more details about the local leadership training event. You can see there, no cost to attend. Well, that's not true, but it's no cost to register. You will go ahead and your capacity that's left is 35. No one's yet. You can also see that there's a pre-camp here. You can copy and paste that into your browser. You can get the pre-camp for this training. And then again, you just complete this brief little survey here, registration, and you are registered for National Leadership Training. A couple other items to do is Donations. Anyone can make a donation via online. So the donation button is here, and this button is actually a public button. So even if you are not registered with CISV Central, you can send anyone there to make a donation, an online donation. And just take you to this page here. You can choose what chapter and amount and a comment if you wish. So that is the basic overview. So there's also photo galleries where you can upload photos and comment on photos as well. And so that's the basic overview of some of the ways that you can use CISV Central. It's meant to be one-stop shop for everything that you would need instead of multiple. So we'll take a look at the video or the photo galleries and see that these are the only two that are specific for USA. Now, so the idea is that then within each chapter, like the Atlanta chapter, you'll see that you have the same option to do all of the same things. You can go to documents, you can upload. You can see what photos and documents are uploaded to specifically to the Atlanta chapter. And again, for these, you can do the same thing. So it's layered in privacy. So the Atlanta chapter, you can have your own specific events here. As your Atlanta-specific events, you could see Atlanta-specific photo galleries, Atlanta-specific documents, Atlanta-specific forms. And then within that as well, you can do committees. So there can be a national village committee on CISV USA, but then Atlanta, if you had your own your own chapter village committee, you would have it in here. So just a brief overview about getting started with CISV Central. If you have any questions, always feel free to contact the national office and we'll try and get those answered for you at CISVUSA@CISVUSA.org. Thanks.